I've been a musician for a while now, growing up with music, playing instruments, but there's always been one thing I've been terrible at: aural theory, and in particular hearing the difference between intervals and correctly identifying them. So I decided to fix that by practicing intervals for 30 minutes every day for 30 days to see if I could actually become good at it, and if it has any real-world practicality. More on that later. Now, equipped with a terrible haircut, let's set the baseline. For practice and tracking progress, I'll be using the app Tenuto, not sponsored. It has a bunch of features, but the main one I'm using is interval ear training, where you can set what intervals are being played, what range they are in, if they play ascending, descending, or together, and more. For the controller, I've set it to all intervals playing ascending, descending, and together, and I will track how long it takes me to get 50 correct, including the result for how many I get wrong. Okay, time.
We got 54% and it was 6 minutes 30 to get 50 correct answers.
Which is pretty bad. So day one mostly involved just practicing the intervals, breaking them down into just a few intervals at a time, and really just getting the hang of getting my ears in tune.
Major second. No, it's my third. Oh, minor third, major second. This is hard.
First day also helped me figure out what I was good at, and also the intervals that I was really, really bad at.
I guess just remember minor sixth is, oh, I don't know this one, it'll be minor sixth. Oh, I can't figure this one out, it'll be minor sixth. Oh, what's this one? I don't know what this one is. It'll be minor sixth. That's not minor sixth. That's 30 minutes. We got 450 out of 608. Pretty good for the first try. Alright, see you again tomorrow.
Day two of doing aural theory. Let's go. Okay, let's do all the ones I found difficult, lemon, difficult. We'll go tritone, minor sixth, minor seventh, major seventh. Great, we got a score, 78%. These numbers don't mean as much, I guess, because I'm practicing the hard things, I think. I'll see how we go tomorrow. Day three of aural theory, but I've only got my phone on me, so I'm gonna do the half an hour, but obviously can't film me doing it. So here's a recreation of what I'll be doing. Dung dung, ay. Of course. Yeah, it's easier, that one. Yeah, it's that one. Damn it. Right, so it's been a week of doing interval training for half an hour every day. It's going pretty well. I've really just been doing intervals going up, and my consistency is getting a lot better. And I think now it's time to work on intervals going down. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the bigger ones of perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, and major seventh. And then go on from there and add more as I get better. Okay, I feel like I'm kinda doing okay with just the perfect fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Now let's add the minor ones in. So we're gonna keep doing this, keep grinding. I reckon I'll just do all downward today. So why am I even doing all this? Well, there's a lot of good reasons to learn intervals. One being, it's super cool just to be like, yeah, that's a perfect fit. Yeah, you know that song that's playing in the background in this cafe? That's a seventh as they walk out of the cafe. Anyway, mainly it's just helps you do things quicker. Like if you're learning a new song, you can identify the interval, which just makes it your brain faster to go, oh, it's this, it's this note on your instrument. Or helps a lot with singing, being able to sing the intervals especially, because a big part of knowing how to sight sing, because obviously on your instrument oh, here to here is a fifth, but it's not like you're putting your hand physically, you're putting your vocal box somewhere. Physically, I'm not really sure how the voice works, but you can't really know how to sing what's on the page unless you've heard it before. It also helps you with if you're writing anything, you just can put it down on paper super quick because you're like, oh yeah, it's It also is a main thing of developing your ear and a sense of relative pitch, which is something a lot of musicians talk about. Two things being generally perfect pitch versus relative pitch. Perfect pitch being something kind of more born with, but can learn, apparently. It's a bit of a, I'm not going to get into that area, but relative pitch is definitely something you can develop and is probably more useful of the two because it just helps with you being a musician as a whole. It helps with improvising when you're trying to play a solo and you find the notes that you want because you're like, oh yeah, perfect, yep, and you can sort of hear it in your head and make that mind-muscle connection like in the gym, am I right? Yeah, being a musician is just like exercise, really. But yeah, there's a lot of good reasons to learn it, and it just makes you a better musician as a whole. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, it's day 15 of doing oral training. Today we're going to do 30 minutes straight and see how we're comparing to day 1. And we're just going to do up and down because I found out that working on both together is really hard. 529 out of 580. Definitely improvement on the going down interval, and now I just need to work on when the intervals play together. I think that's my next proper step to really crack on with. Day 22 of doing oral theory, so just over a week left. And I'm getting pretty good at going up and going down, but together is what I'm struggling with. When the two notes are played together as a chord is 2 notes, yeah, I'm finding it a bit difficult. So, well, shout out. Today we're just gonna do that for half an hour. Yeah, I put a jumper on because I'm cold. What of it? Anyway, we got 300 out of 462, which is better than last term. Am I in focus? It's still hard, but it's weird. There's like, for like 20 seconds, every now and then I like unlock, it's like I unlock my special ability and just go pew, pew, pew and get them all right. And then after that 20 seconds, it's like, I don't know, couldn't even tell you 2 notes are playing. But anyway, I can see the improvement, even though it's still kind of bad. We'll keep working on it. Anyway, it's day 28 of doing oral theory for 30 days to see if I can get better at interval ear training. So, I'm gonna start out my normal routine of the past few days of doing 20 minutes of intervals going up and going down, and then 10 minutes of intervals together. Ooh, a new high score. 67% though. Pretty bad. But I'm hearing it more. Just like with anything, the more you practice it, the better you get. Anyway, I'll see you for the results on the final day. What's up, Slayers? It's day 30, and we're gonna do the same test we did on day 1. Now, for a reminder for my selfie Elfie, because how quickly can I get 50 right? And I was doing intervals up, intervals down, and together. I got 54% accuracy, which is kind of terrible. And it took me 6 minutes and 30 seconds to get 50. So let's try and beat that. I think we can beat that. Just an inkling. I think, you know, I'm not amazing at everything, but I have a feeling we can beat that. All right, we need to reset score and then we'll go. And we are live. Okay, that was a terrible first run, but I hadn't warmed up today. And I've got a cough. Oh, I'm so very sick. And my hat's on backwards. But it is a surprisingly crazy improvement since day 1. But I think I'll do one more try because now my brain's going, oh, intervals, hey? I know them. So I'll give it another go. Reset. Right. That was better. Look, I think the nerves of doing this is adding to it. Me being like, no, I have to get it right and think fast and think fast and get it right and think fast and think fast and get it right, which isn't the way to go about this. Fast is not the way to learn. Slow and getting it right is the way to get it. Having said that, here are my results. So that first one, we did 50 out of 61, 82%, a lot better percentage. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Pretty good improvement, but kind of terrible. That second go, 2 minutes, 18 seconds. 91% accuracy, only 5 wrong. 50 out of 55, much better. And I think I could even get that, I reckon sub 2 minutes, easy. Warmed up, brain working. Yeah. Do I have to do that now? I feel like I can do. I feel like, nah. No, this is what I can do. So I was just watching the ending and I was like, let's get under 2 minutes, because I reckon I can do it. You reckon I can do it. We all reckon I can do it. And that's kind of what I wanted to do at the time. I just didn't do it. I've done about 20 minutes of warm up to get my interval brain working, and we're going to try and get under 2 minutes right now. Resetting score, and let's go. I did it. Oh my God, I did it. Oh my goodness. 1 minute, 54. 50 out of 53. Brain be working better. Let's go. That's really impressive. The 3 I mucked up were the one when they play together, which is still one that I'm gonna have to keep practicing. I might just, every now and then just practice them just together to really nail down my weakness. Anyway, that proves that you can actually learn this stuff relatively quickly, like 30 days, that's not that long in the scheme of things. I've improved dramatically. Even though I'm still getting a few wrong, that's kind of just because I'm trying to do it quickly and it's under, exam conditions, which I guess improvising would be similar. But if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. I'm going to be making more kind of challenge content like this in the learning music space, and maybe some other informational stuff. Yeah. Watch one of my other videos for some fun.